Hello, viewers. A very interesting topic we are gonna discuss today, that is scope of linguistics in literature. Wow, very interesting it is. Linguistics is one field and literature is another field in English. So we will discuss these things together. What is the role of linguistics in literature, or we can say what is the role of linguistics, what is the scope of linguistics in literature? We are gonna discuss today. You people have to watch this video till the end because this is very interesting and important uh, video for you people, right? Okay, let's start. What is the scope of linguistics in literature? The use of linguistics in English literature can be rich and varied, offering insights into the structure, meaning, and function of language within literary texts. Here are some common key concepts. We will discuss the key concepts. So, we can say from the structure of language and the meaning of the literature, the poetry and other forms of literature. So this has a, we can say there is the role of linguistics is at very peak. Okay, we can say that. Let's see what are the terms that in literature used. They are from linguistics. Okay, stylistics, very interesting. We can say this is one branch, or one field in linguistics. The stylistics is the study of linguistic choices in literary texts, focusing on how language is used to convey meaning, create style, and evoke particular effects. Okay, important thing. For example, when a writer writes, so what the writer uh, does, actually the writer chooses uh, the specific words, the specific style, the rhythm to it includes in the writing. Okay, this is what actually style of the writer to convey the meaning, to make his writing more effective. The writer is using this is stylistic, but it is from the words. The style is from linguistics, but the writer is using this stylistic in literature. It examines aspects such as word choice. Okay, what kind of word the writer has choices, choose has chosen sentence structure. And what is the structure of the sentence? If we talk about structure of sentence, it is linguistics. Okay, figurative language and rhythm. What is the rhythm? In figurative language we can have assonance, consonance, alliteration. These are again from the literature, the linguistics, and they are used in literature. Okay, some other literary devices are there, they are from literature too. Okay, now narrative structure. Second is narrative structure. This is again, narrative structure is in literature, but what how the writer uh, narrates a story. When a story is narrated by a writer, then he will use or she will use the language that how when it was story was taken place. So this is what actually our linguistics it refers us. Okay, linguistics helps analyze the narrative structure of the literary work, including aspects like point of view. What is the point of view of the what is the point of view of the writer? First person, second person, third person. This is what linguistics. Tense is linguistic, we know. Narrative voice and discourse patterns, understanding how these linguistic elements shape the storytelling process can deepen interpretation. Means that tense, point of view, or other discourse patterns, narrative voice, all these are. Voice means the tense, we can say the voice which what passive voice, active voice. So we can say these are used in the writing. Are these from literature or linguistics? If these are from linguistics, then these are the lenses used to make a literature. Okay, to create a literature. Okay, second thing is pragmatics. Very interesting topic. This is from linguistics, but it is used in literature. Pragmatics explores how context influences the meaning of language. You know that the meaning of a language has a lot of other domains which affects on the meaning of language. For example, it depends on the setting where the language is used. Okay, how the language is used and where it is used, including implicature. You know that what a writer says and what it means, the hidden meaning, we can say implicature, and presupposition. what the writer or the reader presupposes about something before it is communicated. Okay, and speech acts, either it is locutionary act, illocutionary act, or paralocutionary act, direct speech act or indirect speech act. All these are in pragmatics, but these are used in literature. That is why this is also part of literature, but originally this is linguistics. Examining pragmatic elements in literature helps uncover layers of meaning beyond the literature. Okay, this is done. Now next, semiotics. Okay, semiotics investigates the relationship between signs, symbols, and their meanings in literature. This includes analyzing how linguistic science means words and non-linguistic science means, such as imagery, symbolism, work together to create a meaning. For example, you know that sometimes people use different symbols while writing, characters or symbols while writing, but what actually they want to convey to the audience, this is what they are using a word, but it is symbol, it is symbol, using a word, it is symbol. This is relationship between these words and symbols, and words are linguistics and they convey a meaning, but the writer is creating a story, a literature. This is what semiotics, and semiotic itself is a type of linguistics, but it has a vital role in literature. Okay, next, language variation and dialect. You know that the varieties of language and dialects are has also have also a greater impact on literature. We can say different literature, different dialects and varieties of language languages are used in literature. Exploring language variation and dialects in literature provides insight into characters, identities, social backgrounds, and cultural contexts. Linguistic variation adds richness and authenticity to character portrayal and setting. Okay, for example, different cultures have different characters, different people, and these are taken into to literature. While writing literature, they will have their own identities, social backgrounds, cultural contexts. Again, this has a great impact on literature, but it is used from linguistic and used in literature, taken from linguistics. Okay, last one is poetics. Poetics examines the linguistic devices and techniques used in poetry, including metaphor, rhyme, alliteration, and metaphor is sorry meter and metaphor both. Okay, these are used from linguistics in the literature. Understanding these linguistic elements enhances appreciation of poetic from form and meaning. This is also used from linguistics to literature. So it means that literature is used in linguistics is used in literature. Or discourse analysis. Discourse analysis studies how language functions in communication beyond the level of the sentence, including conversation, narratives, and genres. Applying discourse analysis and literature reveals patterns of power, ideology, and social dynamics embedded in discourse. Okay, discourse analysis actually means the language, the communication beyond beyond the level of the sentence, means what actually the writer wants to say and what he or she writes. Okay, this is discourse, and discourse analysis is a linguistic term. It is used in literature. So last one is translation studies. Translation studies, linguistics contributes to translation studies by analyzing how meaning is transferred between languages and the cultures. Translated of literary texts Translation of literary texts involves intricate linguistic choices to preserve style, tone, and the cultural nuances. Okay, for example, when one literary text is translated from one language to another, that lens is from linguistics. Okay, this translation studies it again linguistics and used in literature. Okay, next, psycholinguistics and cognitive poetics. Psycholinguistics and cognitive poetics explore how language is processed, perceived, and understood by readers. This interdisciplinary approach investigates the cognitive mechanism involved in literary interpretation and aesthetic experience. Okay, how the language is understood, perceived, and processed, all this is linguistic, and it is used in literature, again in poetics. Okay, poetry or any other form of literature. Digital humanities and conceptual linguistics, what is this? We will see. Digital humanities and conceptual linguistics offer tools and methods for analyzing large corpora of literary text, enabling researchers to uncover patterns, trends, and stylistic features at scale. Okay, digital humanities and conceptual linguistics is again used in literature to uncover patterns, trends, and stylistic features at a scale. This is also a type of linguistic, and it is used in literature to uncover all these things. So I hope that you people have understood. This was today's lecture. Thank you so much for watching. Allah Hafiz.